welcome. Please remain standing as you're able for the presentation of our colors by the VFW Color Guard, Post 1597. That will be followed by the singing of the national anthem, the invocation, and then a recognition of those serving in our armed forces. Color Guard, please proceed. I now would like to welcome forward Becky Melcher, one of our graduates today, to sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I would now like to welcome to the podium another of today's graduates, Bray and Abo, for your dictation.
At this time, I ask you to join me in a moment of prayer. Gracious Lord, we ask for your almighty hand to be with these graduates as we send them forward. May they strive towards excellence in all they do. May you continue to challenge them to make the world a better place because of their education. 1 Timothy 4:12. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young. Instead, set an example for the believers through your speech, behavior, love, and faith. Amen.
Thank you, Bree, for that wonderful invitation. Thank you to the VFW Color Guard, Post 1579, for your presentation of colors. And Becky, thank you for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. I would like to now take an opportunity to recognize our men and women serving in our armed forces. Please join me in a moment of silence as we remember all those who put themselves in harm's way to protect our great nation. Thank you so much. You may be seated. Welcome, graduates, family, friends, alumni, community members, trustees, faculty, staff, what a great day to be a pioneer. As president of Miles Community College, I am honored to stand before the class of 2024 and preside over this 84th annual commencement ceremony. Today, we will be awarding 135 degrees to 122 students. This year, 74 of our graduates will be graduating with honors. 17 of them will be graduating with highest honors, and we have one valedictorian, 4.0 GPA. We are so proud of all of them. You are here today to celebrate these graduates, our graduates. We're here to celebrate you. It is my pleasure to introduce the members of the platform party at this time. First, our commencement speaker, Mr. Todd O'Hare. Next, our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Rita Cracker. Our Vice President of Student Engagement and Auxiliary Services, Mr. Richard DeSuze. Our Vice President of Enrollment Management and Educational Support Services, Ms. Erin Ninja. And because we like long titles at Miles Community College, our Vice President of Administrative Services and Human Resources, Ms. Kylie Pitts. Next, it's my absolute honor to introduce the Board of Trustees that are able to join us here today. First, the Chairman of our Board of Trustees, Trustee Jamie Odo. The Vice Chair, Trustee Tara Andrews. Our Board Secretary, Trustee Jenna Jansen. Former Chair and current Trustee, Jeff Okerman. And the former Chair and current Trustee who's gotten the short straw and has to stare at my back the whole day, Ryan Jones. So this is a special day for Miles Community College and for our graduates. We're proud of our graduates for their accomplishments in the classroom, on the field, in the arena, on the court, in internships, apprenticeships, and clinicals, in the community, and in the clubs and organizations that they are involved with. But they could not be successful without the love and support of family and friends. Would the mothers, fathers, spouses, and partners, brothers, sisters, and other family members of our graduates please stand so we can thank you for your support. At this time, would the friends who are here in support of our graduates please stand so we can be thank you for your support. Now, as graduates, you are now part of a larger MCC family, our alumni. With the MCC alumni who are in the audience today, please stand as you're able so we can welcome our graduates and thank you for your support. It is also important to reflect on your time at Miles Community College and say thank you to our amazing faculty and staff who are so dedicated to your success. At this time, I would like to ask our faculty and staff to please stand so they can be thanked for their efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, it is pleasure to introduce to you the chairperson of the Miles Community College Board of Trustees, Jamie Oberlin, who will say a few words on behalf of the trustees in this celebration of our 84th commencement ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, Trustee Oberlin.
Thank you, Dr. Slinger, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for this privilege to sit on the board that gets to watch the great happenings at MCC from the 10,000-foot level. We get to be involved with all the positive happenings, and we thank you for sharing your experiences with us. As a board, we have the honor of representing Miles City in decisions that continue to make MCC the awesome school that it is. We are introduced often. We get into college events at a great discount, and we even attend some events that they feed us. The great faculty and administration and staff make our job easy and fulfilling. In all honesty, there are 7 board members, and we really only have one job. Our role is quite simple. We manage one employee. Sounds like a little overkill. Our role is to support Dr. Slinger and help him continue to lead this great institution. I thank you for allowing me to be part of this amazing organization, and congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Trustee Oberlin. We truly appreciate all of our trustees. To honor excellence and innovation among faculty and staff at Miles Community College, Board of Trustees and the MCC Foundation have teamed up to sponsor 2 annual awards. I would like to now welcome to the podium Trustee Tara Andrews, who will announce the winner of this year's Staff Excellence Innovation Award.
Good morning. The Staff Excellence and Innovation Award, which is awarded annually to one staff member who has actively been engaged in helping MCC achieve its annual goals, been innovative in their approach to create an environment that supports student life and community outreach, and created and implemented new strategies aimed at enhancing student success. The recipient of this year's Staff Excellence and Innovation Award is Richard DeShiel, Vice President of Student Engagement and Auxiliary Services. Since joining our team in 2018, Richard has been an advocate for student success and community enrichment. Richard's innovative approach to enhancing student life and community outreach is exemplified through his creation of the College Studies 111 course, Career Development and Interpersonal Skills. The course fills a crucial gap in our curriculum by equipping students with essential interpersonal and non-cognitive skills necessary for success in various career fields. By addressing these often overlooked aspects of professional development, Richard has demonstrated a commitment to fostering holistic student growth and preparedness for the workforce. This course has become the cornerstone of our Opportunity Realized program, empowering high school students to gain the skills they need to be successful in college or a career, by providing a structured platform for them to develop these crucial competencies. Richard has empowered them to pursue their career aspiration with confidence and competence. Richard's dedicated to student success goes beyond the confines of the classroom. He oversees multiple areas at MCC, including student organization and activities, athletics, on-campus housing, dining services, the bookstore, and more, and is a key to the voice for students on our campus. I had the opportunity to meet Richard when he first started at MC. I think it was his first or second week here, and we were teaching a leadership class for high school students. And I was so impressed with that, his teaching and his interaction with students. I'm so glad that he's here. Congratulations, Richard.
Congratulations, Richard, very deserved. I now would like to invite Trustee Jeff Okerman to the podium to announce the winner of our Excellence in Teaching Award.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome. The Excellence in Teaching Award is awarded annually to a full-time faculty member who demonstrates excellence in their teaching methods, is innovative in their approach to student learning, and/or creates and implements new strategies aimed at enhancing student success in learning. I'm pleased, very pleased, to award this year's Excellence in Teaching Award to Katrina Luther, nursing faculty. Katrina Luther, an alumni of the MCC nursing program, went on to earn bachelor's and master's degrees from the University of Mary, and she began her faculty career at MCC in 2007. She has been a foundational part of the MCC nursing program ever since, exemplifying professionalism and compassion with boundless knowledge and experience within the nursing field. In addition to direct classroom instruction, her daily work includes preparing for lectures and organizing clinical rotations in several Montana locations. She has been innovative with her work while incorporating new NCLEX testing style questions into classroom instruction and testing, while actively sharing assessment outcomes to meet requirements set by board certifications and accreditations. Katrina has taught, counseled, encouraged over 500 nursing students in her 17-plus year career at MCC. And our nursing students flock to her for her knowledge and compassion as she helps to transform them into well-educated, confident future nurses. Please join me in congratulating Katrina Luther.
I was worried for a second she was going to walk all the way out of the gymnasium there. Good to see you. Katrina, before you sit down, or could you please stand again? Thank you. Take a special moment here. Yesterday we were notified. So the Billings Gazette each year, in honor of National Nurses Week, gives a handful of awards, what they call the Heart of Healthcare Award, to just a handful of nurses throughout the state in honor of Nurses Week. And we were notified that Katrina Luther is one of those this year. So and I appreciate you not walking out the gymnasium. So thank you. It is now my absolute pleasure to introduce Austin Coombs and invite him to the podium. He is the president of our Associated Students of Miles Community College, and he'll provide our student address for the members. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin.
Actually wrote a speech, I said I wasn't going to, but good morning everyone, faculty, parents, fellow graduates, honored guests, board of trustees. Thank you for joining us on this monumentous occasion. Today, we stand on the brink of our futures. After years of hard work, whether that was 2, 3, some people 4, late nights, strong cups of coffee, and a few pencils. As we close this chapter and prepare for the next, I want to talk about this last week, coffee and pencil. I had a mentor tell me the story a few years back, how he helped his nephew find his purpose after losing a family member. After coming home from a stressful day at work, he asked his nephew to meet him in the kitchen. He started to pull a few things out of the fridge and the cupboards. He pulled out a carrot, an egg, coffee, and a pot to boil some water. While they waited for the water to boil, he told his nephew that he had options in life to either be a carrot, egg, or coffee. Before he put the carrot in the water, it was strong and rigid, but when it came out, it was soft and mushy. The carrot allowed boiling water to change it from what it was before. Same with the egg. The egg went in full of life and potential, and it came out. When it came out, there was no more life, and it was hard. Lastly, he sprinkled the coffee into the water. And as his nephew started to think about what was being said, and a tear started to form, the air in the room started to change. Not only did the coffee change the water and the harsh environment it was put into, it also changed the surroundings. Will you let hard times and the world change you for the worse, or will you change it for the better for yourself and those around you? Now you're probably wondering, where's he going with pencil now? So, I'm a student, but I'm no stranger to teaching, coaching, and mentoring. And the feeling of watching those that you coached, taught, and led go off into the world makes you feel like a pencil maker. As pencil makers, you gather up your batches of pencils one last time before they're sent out and distributed into the world. And remind them that you're able to do great things, amazing things, only if you allow yourself to be useful to others. No matter the conditions, when you get there, if you want to make a change in the world, you have to continue to write. As you go through life as a pencil, you will experience painful sharpening. Don't take it personally, it only makes you a better pencil. Everyone on the stage, and to the left of the stage, is so optimistic and confident about how positive this batch of pencils will be used in the world. They only gave us about, an eighth of an inch of an eraser. That is because it's expected that you'll do the right thing, or at least try. And if you do make an error, you can erase it and try again. Well, what's the most important part of the pencil? The graphite on the inside. The most important part about you, no matter what you go through, no matter what they tell you, no matter what you're feeling, just remember the most important part about you. What's on the inside. What makes you unique, special, and amazing. Graduates, or friends, I think I went a little longer than I was originally planning, but I hope you got something out of it. I look forward to you doing amazing things in whatever life takes you after this. All your hard work and effort is appreciated. Keep it up. And if I didn't say it at the beginning, I'll say it now. Congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you.
Great job, Austin. Well done. It is now my privilege to introduce our commencement speaker for our 84th annual commencement, Mr. Todd O'Hara. Todd is the President and CEO of the Montana Chamber of Commerce, which is the largest business advocacy organization in Montana. In this capacity, Todd represents over 2,000 members. Those members, those companies, of every size, every industry, every region of the state. Todd is responsible for executing the Montana Chamber's strategic plan Envision 2026, which seeks to improve the overall Montana economy by focusing on improving the state's business climate, appropriate investment in infrastructure, workforce development, and promoting entrepreneurship. A Montana native, Todd hails from Livingston, where his family owns a multi-generational family ranch. He's a former state FFA president and graduated from Montana State University with a degree in business marketing. Todd resides in the Paradise Valley with his wife Melissa and his 3 children, including 2 who currently attend Livingston Public Schools, and 1 that's attending medical school and actually will graduate very soon. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Mr. Todd O'Hara.
Well, thank you. It's up here to beat my height. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sorry, Ron, I thought I was invited to speak at a graduation ceremony, not a funeral. Good morning. I tell you, it does feel good to be here, and I can look out across here, and I feel like I'm at home just by looking at the number of cowboy hats here. So it's good to be amongst some friends. And I want to tell you what an honor it is to be invited to speak here at Slinger State. I mean, Miles Community College. And Slinger State is actually a term that I stole from Paul Hophoff, and I see he's here. And Paul started coining that term, and his son is graduating here today, and it's a term of endearment because we have the greatest respect and admiration for Ron Slinger and the work that he's doing here at Miles Community College. And I hope those of you that are here appreciate the value that Ron is bringing not only to Miles Community College, but to Miles City. And you should know that President Slinger is highly regarded and well respected within the entire education system across the state of Montana. So join with me in thanking President Slinger for his leadership. So I've got one piece of advice for those of you that are graduating, and I've got a few observations. And the only piece of advice I have for you is be present in this moment. Take a moment to really appreciate what you've accomplished. Take a moment to reflect upon the friendships that you've made here, the relationships that you've made, and the experiences that you've had here at Miles Community College. Because it is fleeting. By tomorrow morning, it will be gone. Most of you, if not all of you, will be on to whatever that next step or that next chapter is. And so I encourage you to enjoy this moment, be present, and soak it up. Now, the next thing that I will say as an observation is that you are emerging from Miles Community College with a distinct competitive advantage in this world. You are exiting this institution in a very elite and an increasingly small group of individuals in the world. Education aside, you all have a connection to rural America, and more specifically, rural Montana. And I can tell you that in the business community, the demand and the recognition for those that have a connection to rural Montana is at an all-time high, and it is growing. The Montana Chamber of Commerce, as Ron noted, is the state's largest business advocacy organization. We represent all businesses all across the state. Coffee shops, restaurants, manufacturing, agricultural companies, natural resources, copper, gold mining, coal mining, high-tech industries, businesses, a lot of Montana brand recognized names. Stockman Bank. Stockman Bank, headquartered in Miles City, is one of the state's largest financial institutions. Deep connection into agriculture and rural Montana. And Bill Coffey would back me up when I say that the business community is looking for those that have a rural connection, a rural Montana connection. Because you have an understanding of life and choices and consequences that is incredibly rare in this world today. You have a work ethic, you know how to solve problems, figure it out. And you probably take it for granted because you're surrounded in these rural communities and rural Montana by like-minded people. But I assure you that once you leave, that is a very, very rare asset. And the value that you have because of your connection to rural Montana and rural America puts you at a competitive advantage as you go into the world. My grandfather was born and was raised for a short period of his life in Terry, Montana. He ended his formal education at the end of his 8th grade year. It was during the Great Depression, and he was forced to leave home out of the necessity to be able to feed himself. And he spent several years traveling around the Midwest and the western part of the United States. And when I say he traveled by boxcar. Catch a boxcar looking for a place that would feed him and give him a place to stay for the night. Ultimately, he heard about a job that was being offered in the Paradise Valley outside of Livingston. So in January, he hopped a boxcar, rode the boxcar to Paradise Valley, stepped off that boxcar in the Paradise Valley, walked a mile down to the ranch house, and took a job working on a ranch there in the Paradise Valley. Now, my grandfather was very smart. He ended up falling in love and marrying the rancher's daughter. And within a few short years, his father-in-law retired and turned the ranch over to him. And over the course of the next 40 or 50 years, my grandfather took a ranch that had about 100 cows and a couple hundred acres and grew it into 1,000 cows and 10,000 acres. Brought in mechanized irrigation, brought in the first pivot sprinkler in your area. 8th grade graduation. That's all he had. But he had that rural connection, that ag background, right? You figure it out. You work hard. You solve problems. Now, there were a lot more like him in the 40s and the 50s than there are now. And that's why I say that you're a part of a shrinking group, an elite group. There's getting to be fewer and fewer. And the demand for you is increasing as businesses recognize the value that you bring. Now, over the course of my grandfather's life, he learned to survey. He could measure minor inches of water. He rewired every one of the ranch houses on the place, wired all of the new buildings that were put up. He was a welder. He could figure slope and angles on carpentry. And he was a student of law. I inherited a beautiful selection of beautiful collection of old law books that he had collected. Real student of law. Served in the legislature. 8th grade graduation. But he had all the basic foundational pieces that you have, and now you have the education full on top of it. Now, I like to tell the story that I have 3 kids, and my 3 kids cover the academic spectrum in education today. My oldest son will graduate on June 2nd from one of the finer medical institutions in the United States, OHSU in Portland, Oregon. He will be a bona fide doctor by June 2nd. After he had a full ride scholarship for both pre-med and medical school. I have a middle child, my 18-year-old boy, who theoretically is going to graduate from high school. And I say theoretically with full intention. He has 2 classes this semester, and I'm dragging and pulling and pushing and threatening him across the finish line. I can see the finish line from where I'm at. I'm not sure he can, but we're right there. He couldn't be more different than his older brother. And then I've got a daughter who's 15 years old, and she's a freshman at Park High School, and looks like she's going to be somewhere between the 2 boys. And I'm not worried about any three of them. They're all going to be great, because despite the fact that I am no longer actively involved in the day-to-day operations of the ranch, I have done everything that I can to expose my kids to that agriculture, rural way of life. I want them to understand that life is full of hard choices and consequences, that there are no perfect solutions, there's trade-offs, the gravity of the decisions that you make. So we're about to start branding on the ranch. I think we'll probably start next week. It's a favorite time for us. We still brand calves, we heel them and drag them to the fire, and then you have a wrestling crew tail and rope them down. I'll tell you something. I really believe that my oldest son will be one of the only practicing doctors in the United States that knows how to tail and rope over a calf. He's the only practicing doctor, I bet, that will know whether to grab the tail of the rope when the calf comes down. He is fully aware of the consequences, the problems, the real-life choices that have to be made. My middle son, the one that I'm begging to graduate from high school, he's got his eyes set on a rodeo. He rides bucking horses. Sylvan Lacrosse. Are you here, Sylvan? I thought I saw Sylvan. There you are, Sylvan. He wants to ride bucking horses. That's his dream. That's all he thinks about. That's all he talks about. And so his goals are, is like he wants to ride bucking horses until he can't ride bucking horses anymore. And then he wants to be a stock contractor. Well, now there's a recipe for broken bones and broken homes if I've ever seen one, but right? That's his passion. And he's going to be okay. He's all in on the ranch and the ag way of life. He's breaking horses after school. He understands these things. My daughter, who's a freshman in high school, 15 years old, active in 4-H, she gets very clearly the full consequences of life. The best day and the worst day of her life every year happens about 3 or 4 months apart. The best day of her life every year is when we get to go and pick out her 2 4-H lands, market lands. She brings them home, gentles them down, feeds them, makes them a pet. The worst day of her year, for her life, is when that auctioneer's gavel hits the podium on the last day of the fair. Because she knows what the consequences are. She knows what happens next. You all know what happens. You all know that there are some difficult choices that have to be made in life. You want a hamburger? Nice piece of prime rib? There are some things that have to happen before you get that hamburger, that prime rib, that aren't particularly pleasant in life. But you know that you can't have one without the other. And it is shockingly rare in today's world. And that's why you have a distinct competitive advantage. You understand that life does not come delivered in an Amazon box, shrink wrapped and sterilized on your doorstep. And I mean that with all sincerity. Is that you will find that once you leave here, you go about where your work careers take you, that you are part of this elite group of individuals that understand consequences, choices, the ties to agriculture, the ties to rural Montana, that will benefit you regardless the path that you choose. Just like my son, who's going to be a doctor, my son that's going to be a broken bone stock contractor someday, and my daughter who's going to figure it out somewhere along the line. I know that those 3 kids are going to have benefited, are going to have a competitive advantage over 99.9% of the rest of this world. So know that when you leave here, that you should embrace that and lean on that. And you should also know that the business community is actively looking for you, and they're anxious to see you. Congratulations.
I wish you well, and enjoy this moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd, so much. I don't know what those compliments are going to cost me, but that's fine. Great message to our students. On behalf of the college, I would like to give you this beautiful rendition of our campus drawing for you to hang up and you can remember your time here at Miles Community College. So, we'll have to do a photo op. Thank you. Right up here. I wasn't sure he was going to take this, Drew. We now move to the student recognition portion of the ceremony, where we'll be recognizing student achievement. These students have achieved academically, and they have also become civically engaged leaders. To recognize our first two honorees, I would like to invite to the podium our Vice President of Student Engagement and Auxiliary Services, Richard Michaud.
Our MCC students exemplify a true spirit of community by engaging in various acts of service, both on and off campus. Whether it was volunteering at local nonprofits, mentoring young children, or participating in community initiatives, your dedication to making a positive difference in the lives of others has been nothing short of inspiring. Today, I am honored to shine the spotlight on two remarkable individuals who have exemplified the values of service and leadership in extraordinary ways. We are excited to recognize Tyann Graham and Katie Pickering. Tyann is being recognized for her exceptional commitment to service both on and off the court. Tyann has not only excelled as a student athlete, but has also dedicated countless hours to serving her community, demonstrating unwavering compassion and dedication. Tyann's remarkable contributions have earned her the prestigious Campus Compact Student Athlete in Service Award, a testament to her remarkable character and selflessness. Next, I'm delighted to honor Katie Pickering for her outstanding leadership and dedication to service. Katie's been a beacon of inspiration for her peers, tirelessly leading initiatives to address societal challenges and uplift those in need, specifically the Special Olympics. Her passion for service and her ability to mobilize others toward meaningful action have truly set her apart. It is with great pride that we present Katie with the Student Award for Leadership and Service, recognizing her as a true champion of change and compassion. Thank you. Your remarkable achievements serve as a shining example to us all. You have not only excelled academically, but have also embodied the values of service, leadership, and community that lie at the heart of our institution. May you continue to inspire others and leave an indelible mark on the world. Congratulations.
Tyann and Katie, congratulations. Thank you for all that you do. Next, I'd like to recognize our three outstanding graduate award winners. Each year at MCC, the Distinguished Graduating Student Awards, which are nominated by our faculty and staff, are given based on the individual's time as a student and include their academic and co-curricular involvement. We have three divisions of college, so there will be three recipients. When I call your name, please stand and be ready. For the nursing division, Jordan Hagmeister. Arts and Sciences Division, Riley Deming. And for our Career and Technical Division, Diane Graham. Next, I'd like to recognize our students who served our country or are currently affiliated with our armed forces. These students, you'll notice, are wearing a red, white, and blue honor cord, which represents our appreciation for these students' service and sacrifice. Would our active duty, veteran, and military affiliated students please stand as you are able to be recognized. Next, I would ask the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society student members to please stand as you're able to be recognized. Thank you so much. Now we will recognize our students graduating with academic honors and our valedictorian. These graduates have earned at least a cumulative 3.5 GPA at MCC. I would now like to ask the honored graduates to please stand as you're able and be recognized for your excellence in the classroom. Finally, I'd like to recognize our valedictorian. I will, spoiler alert, she's not here. She's not here because she's on our softball team, which is playing today for the Region 8 Championship. So go Pioneers. But I still want to recognize her as our 4.0 valedictorian, Cassidy Bagnell. Now it is my pleasure to invite Dr. Rita Crackey, our Vice President of Athletic Affairs, to the podium for the presentation of campus.
Thank you, Dr. Slinger. Would the candidates for the Associates in Arts degree please stand as you are able and remain standing. Would the candidates for the Associates of Science degree please stand as you are able. Would the candidates for the Associates of Science and Nursing degree please stand as you are able. Would the candidates of the Associates of Applied Science degree please stand as you are able. And would the candidates for the Certificate and Certificate of Applied Science please stand as you are able. President Slinger, on behalf of Miles Community College faculty, I am pleased to recommend these candidates for the degrees and certificates as indicated in the college official commencement program.
Thank you, Dr. Crackey. You guys ready? By virtue and the authority vested in me by the Miles Community College Board of Trustees and the State of Montana, I hereby confer upon you the degrees and certificates as indicated in the college's official commencement program, with all the rights, privileges, and honors thereunto appertaining. Graduates, congratulations. You may be seated. We will now present your diplomas. Tyler Owen Cutler. Aguirre Dewan. Riley Lane Deming. Jennifer Rule. Charles Paz. Jessen West. Cale Willis. Rhiannon Allen. Randy Sidney Coughlin. Jordan Cole. Ray Annabelle. Mary Gibson. Anna Hewitt. Alex Huffa. Lindsay Cato. Tyson Kinnaman. Jason Coca. Austin Garrett Hoots. Reagan LaPlante. Brady Larson. Isabel Lightman.
Victoria Blankham. Kylie Lewis. Jenna Elizabeth Linder. Becky Melcher. Sierra Allie Hoffman. Mason Peters. Daniel Heyman. Anna Perry. Reina Vanessa. Quinn Rogers. Spencer Searcy. Carson Steiger. Ethan Benema. Sierra Hawkins Cooper. Jacob Walker. Josette Wilson.
Haley Tobin. Ashton Fry. Rowdy Atkins. Owen Carlson. Jason Julian. Hayden Rose. Ryan Rosales. Magdalena Short. Logan Van Wells. Hayden Wolbaum. Nathan Pickering. Diane Graham. Hayden Kale. Hayden Meehan. Reagan Skinner. Jesse Noyes. Ethan Bell. Chloe Tudor. Katie Pickering. Kylie Heberly. Gwendolyn Norton.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to all of our guests. Graduation may be done. At this time, to conclude our commencement exercise this morning, I'd like to invite Kylie Lewis to come forward and give the benediction.
Can everyone bow their heads, please? Dear Lord, thank you for us being able to gather here together to celebrate the Miles Community College graduating sophomore class of 2024. I pray you bless these graduates from this day forward as they continue on with their lives. I pray they walk with you through the great things that we call life. I pray for our families and friends that have traveled near and far to be with us here today to celebrate. I pray that they have safe travel back to wherever they may be going. Lord, I pray for you to fill each and every one of us with joy, peace, and grace. We pray that as we walk in life, you give us guidance as we need and keep us near as we go through the many obstacles that are to come. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Thank you so much, Kylie. MCC is a special place, and I am truly honored to serve as the 9th president. However, I'm more honored to help create an environment with our trustees, our faculty, our staff, in which our students can achieve their dreams. As graduates, you should be very proud of what you've accomplished. I now ask for everyone in the audience and the platform party to please stand and give our graduates one last applause. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming to this important event. I hope you have a great summer, and this concludes the 84th commencement ceremony.
Thank